Y'all know I'd rather have too much footage
Are you recording already?
instead of not enough. Yes, I am.
Why wouldn't you tell me? I could have been digging in my nose.
Because I can edit. So, like, if
That's
something's
true.
not right,
That's so
it
true.
can be subtracted. So it's fine. But, okay.
Sit. Sit. Alright, where do we start?
Welcome to Maya Crush Monday.
Always. I was going to say, wait, it's not Monday, but
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
it is Tuesday.
But welcome to it, you know. So basically this is my little story time. And in this story time you get to hear it from two points of view, hopefully. You know, I don't know what she gonna come up with, but I know I got
Come up with. Come up with.
what you're gonna retain, what you're gonna remember, how much input you're gonna be able to give on the story time. But I know I got, from memory, I feel like I can remember a couple things, and I kind of came somewhat prepared to help my memory a little bit. So
Right.
cool. So story time. How did I meet Maya, or how did I get Maya, or I don't know how I want to put it, but how did the situation? Now I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nervousness. It might be nervousness. So, okay. Anyways, the sun just got hotter. The sun got hotter. So yeah, I want you to start with your side.
I don't even know where to start.
You don't remember nothing?
We met in the cab.
We met in the cafeteria. Okay.
I don't know.
What time are you referring to?
I don't. We was always in the cab because you worked in the cab, so.
Right. So what time was the first time? The first time you remembered, as far as like an encounter, or noticing of me, I guess.
I don't know. Were you ever attracted to Gavaria?
Kavaria?
Yeah.
No.
Were you ever flirting with her?
Yeah, after we met as like a friend.
I think that's probably how I know about you.
No.
No?
That's negative. Me and Kavaria start being closer after.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the best at this like information. I tend to
Me
forget.
either, so I don't know.
But to my knowledge, from me tracking it down, I think we actually only talked for like 6 days. And consistent
Me,
6 days.
you and I?
Yeah, consistent 6 days, and it was just phew. It went phew. So within those 6 days, I don't think I talked to Kavaria like that. Like,
Okay.
I don't think our friendship developed. I think our friendship developed afterwards. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think to my knowledge.
Okay. So how do you think this started?
Okay, I should have wrote this down because I feel like I'm kind of forgetting. But
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm sorry, it did get hot. I thought it was gonna stay cold. So I remember the first one I can remember right now is the job. She
First
came. The first encounter I can remember. I know I seen you. Oh, I remember now. First time I seen her was Late Night Grill. Not Late Night Grill. That's what it's called. Late Night Grill.
Oh, not no more. Oh, I think it is.
And she was downstairs and she was getting in line. And she was just in line. I was being normal.
Wait.
I was staring a little bit. But I like the people watch. I like the people
No,
watch.
same, but I remember.
I like the people watch. I don't know if she really remember or not. But I'm gonna assume, you know, she knows something. That's why she's saying that. She ain't saying nothing, so I'm not sure how much she really knows. She could
I
just-
remember that.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think she remember, but we're gonna see.
No, I remember
Damn.
because like you were standing up and just like you kept looking. And I was like looking to see if you were looking at me. So I remember this.
Then what happened next?
I don't know, but you got to keep going.
Where I was looking, and then this
So
little dark
looking
skin, boy came up to you,
Little
and I gave you I'm saying it this way because I just seen her. I mean, I heard her say with your little looking self. So I'm joking around with her. I don't want to say the wrong thing and misspeak.
Don't confuse the
The
viewers.
terms are not as great as they were at the time with the guy that I'm talking about. Some guy came up and hugged her, and after I seen that, I kind of just shut off and just
I know
continued
who
with
you're
my day.
referring to.
Yeah. So did you remember that? Are we talking about the same day?
I remember who you're talking about.
But you don't remember that happening?
A lot. Everybody come up to me and hug me. Not that I'm like famous or nothing. I mean, I can be, but I don't.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
So that was the end of that day. And then the next day I remember was she came to the calf and she ordered something. And I was the person passing out the food. At that time I didn't pass out the food a lot. I think that was my first day passing out the food. And then I think I looked her in her eyes a little bit or something. And she said something. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, don't do that. But it was just simple. It's just the mannerism. I feel like the mannerism, I like the energy with the mannerism, and I peeped it. So that was the end of that. Days continue. I'm still at work, so sitting there chilling. Then the next time I came into the calf, and she waved at me out of the blue, and I'm like, usually I would think to look around before I like. I don't try to get caught up. I'm like, before I get myself caught up, let me look around. But I kind of already knew. I'm like, just off the scenario, I walked straight in, and it wasn't like, she was sitting in the middle where it's like, it was no people sitting behind me, and I could know that. Subconsciously, I knew it wasn't like, it was a good chance that it wasn't nobody else around me. If it was weird. It would have been weird. So I waved back and I kept it moving. I waved back and I kept it moving, but I peeped it and I retained it. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of times I be in different mind states. I might have been in a mind state where I was just like very pensive. That's what I use. But that was the end of that. And then the next day, not the next day. The next time I remember was Late Night Grill again. I came down.
Dang, I was staying at the grill, wasn't I?
Yeah, grill was a very popular place to go, especially around my days as a student. But I was in line, and she was in front of me, I think. She had to be in front of me.
Who were you with?
I don't know. I think I was by myself.
I don't think that.
If I wasn't by myself, it was somebody real next to me because they disappeared when you came. That's all I know. If they was there before, they wasn't there when you were talking. Like, they wasn't on my shoulder when you was talking to me.
Okay.
But I don't really think I was. I don't know. Anyways, I peeped there. I think I was with somebody because I think I like was talking to them, putting them hip. And then
Putting them hip on what?
that you was right there because you had waved. So I'm like, yeah. So that was very close to the time that you had waved.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not the best with words, but I'm not gonna trip myself up. Well, that's I think I layer my thoughts too much, and I don't know how to. Okay. Anyways, mental. So she came up. She was like, "I like your hoodie. Is this from H&M?"
I remember. And then we
like,
talked that whole night. Was that night that we talked the whole night, or not the whole night?
I think that's the night, but it wasn't the whole night. I didn't get blessed with the whole night.
Shut up.
That might have been the longest.
But yeah, I remember. I remember saying that.
Okay, I think that was the longest conversation. It is between that and some other conversation, but we talked for a good amount of time. But after that, we talked, and she made her exit. I didn't know. I wasn't hip to the dramatic exits yet.
All right,
But,
what's a dramatic exit?
You don't know what a dramatic exit is?
All right, bye.
That's one of the things
The one of those?
That's one of the things I screenshotted. I mentioned something about a dramatic exit, but I screenshotted it because I said something crazy. She said she part of the. Oh, okay.
I think that's it.
It don't matter.
If I'm not mistaken.
Two guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, girls do that too. Though. That's what I was like.
I didn't know that.
Diamond does it.
So after that, she dispersed, and I continued to get in line, whatever. I got my food, and then Relly was there. Rel and Pocahontas. I'm saying Pocahontas because I got the clip. I did not put it for this video, so it's not gonna be in here. But I called the Pocahontas that night, and it was funny.
So you have video of this?
Video of what? Yeah, I got some footage
of me.
Yeah, I got some footage for the video. I'll show you, but I didn't want to show you the footage ahead of time. You know, I kind of
was a little chunky back then. We'll go ahead.
What? I didn't see you, so I mean, I was checking to see if there was a change. I mean, anyways.
Horrible.
Yeah, she's a little chunky back then.
No.
Dog.
Shut up. But the calf was getting me. You see, you always see me in the calf. The calf was getting me. Continue.
So I went to go talk to them. I'm pretty sure I was talking to him first. I don't know. She might have been talking to him first. All I know is when I went to go talk to him, she wasn't in the circle. I went to go talk to him. She popped up in the circle.
You went to go talk to who?
Relly and Pocahontas.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
That dude that you always hang out with?
No, Relly. Sherelle. Dark skin.
I don't call people by nicknames.
I don't call her that either, but
you said
I'm calling her Relly now.
Relish or something.
I apologize. I want to. That's so I can transfer photos from my photo shoot that I had last night to my phone. January. It was January. That's when I used to have.
Of what year?
That's a very. I don't know. 18.
Is that me?
Where? No, you ain't up here. I know where you were. I told you I got your clips. I got your clips organized. I already put them together. They only 6 days like the clips. Well, no, I said 6 days. They only within 6 days, so it ain't that much. Make sure they ain't trying to play me, and they be trying to turn the camera off on me. That's why I got that other, so I can see it. They try to turn it off on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was Ann.
It is.
So that's confusing.
Huh?
What do you call her?
I called the Pocahontas. I was just playing. I was joking around with it. You know who I'm talking about though, because I showed you. I mean, I thought you would remember the circle that was there, but I mean, it doesn't matter. That's not the important part. But I was speaking to the circle, and then she was chiming in, so I'd like targeted. Yeah. You was speaking in the circle also. Since you was speaking, then I started.
Sounds like
instead of speaking to the other people, I spoke directly, or whatever.
This is a cute shirt.
It's a crew neck. Thank you. I appreciate it. I said it's a crew neck because that's what she does. So I was like, I was tagging along kind of, but I don't know how it happened, but they dispersed, and then we kept talking, and then I'm like basically asking her what she's about to do. So I don't set myself up in a sense. I didn't want to offer. Yeah, I don't want to intrude. Let's put it like that. I didn't want to offer to go sit down and talk or nothing like that. And she was busy or she had other plans. So I wanted to see what she planned on doing. And then she was like, well, if you want to sit down or something, you can sit down or something like that. And me being me, I'm the lonely loner. Like. She chose to sit at the dark part because it's a safe.
Sit at the dark part.
I mean, the dark part. Right now, I'm speaking of right now. It's a safe haven. Let me stop. It's cold. I'm cold again. Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to sit somewhere where it was like off, so it's like I don't have to worry about being subconscious of being too loud, people hearing me, whatever the case may be. Just
That's
because.
when we sat by the stairs.
Yeah. So I sat all the way in the corner. She let me pick the spot, so I sat all the way in the corner, and it had the little booths. I love little booths. So sat there and we talked. Is this refreshing anything? Do you have anything to add, or like?
It sounds like that was the time. Well, that was the first time like we were actually having like really good conversation.
We didn't even have a conversation yet.
I
really,
think,
kinda. Ish. Well, yeah, we did. I mean, but okay, go ahead.
Yes, we did.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know how long it was. It felt like a long time for me.
You talking about when we sat down?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't.
With that, when you had the H&M hoodie or something on?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same time, Nathaniel?
Yes, I just didn't get to that yet.
Yes, I just didn't get to that.
She has a very deep voice. Just to let you know, like.
Shut up.
I don't tell her this. I think it was Andrew. Andrew was probably with me that day.
Andrew.
I'm not sure though, cause Andrew disappears too, so he probably had a friend but one day I was talking to her and I don't think I was talking to her. I think she was talking around me or something. I just heard. Like, who was that? Yeah, she got a deep voice, but you gonna see it in. I think you gonna hear it in one of the videos.
Stop, bro.
I think like when she's more serious or like mad, or not mad. She's more like nonchalant.
Is my voice deep now?
No, but you just did it not too long ago. But anyway.
Because I was mocking you.
Because I was mocking you. But yeah. So what would you say?
We were sitting there talking, and I don't know if it was like for a long period of time, but we was talking.
Okay.
Ooh, another dog.
So yeah, I don't know. We were talking.
We were talking about. Do you remember that?
She was talking about marriage and how
Oh wow, that sounds like me.
Her lifestyle and how she chooses to live her life. She's a child of God. She's speaking on that. She's speaking on her little ring.
Did you look at it when I walked up?
Just now?
Yes.
No, but I made sure I look, periodically I look at it. When you post pictures. Well, not recently, but back in the day I used to.
Because I did post it. What was that? When I went to Israel. So yeah, that was recent though. That was January. Wow, the year's almost over. Continue. About how I live my life.
Yeah. She was speaking on how she didn't want to be in a relationship. She made that clear. I'm pretty sure I ain't say nothing like okay. I ain't say nothing weird about that. And the rest was just speaking, I guess. I don't think it was nothing
speaking
like.
What?
I don't know. It was a long conversation, but I don't remember everything else we said. I just know that it was like just generic, simple, but cool. Okay. Cool conversation. That was that. Night. Then like she was walking off, and I walked with her. And then I asked her for her Snapchat. She acted like I was asking for her number, or like she.
I still act that way.
She act like.
Like I'm like, why you want to get to know me? What you trying to know me for?
She act like Snapchats was off limit. Like.
Yeah, everything was off limits.
It was. It wasn't normal for you to give out your Snapchat to people.
Well,
I wasn't the type of person to get your Snapchat.
No, it was just.
So I feel like Instagram.
I treat everything like my number.
Like
if you find me, you find me. If you don't, you don't. Like I'm not about to be out here deliberately like, there you go. Now.
I didn't know that.
Now I probably that dog is so cute. Now I probably like change it up a little bit because I'm just like I either ask you back or I don't, or I follow back or I don't. It ain't nothing serious no more. But back then, because I was so protective of myself. So, and I still am.
What? Okay. Okay, so yeah, she basically was like, what makes you think I like, basically saying like I said it like, what's your Snapchat? Not like, can I have it? And she was like, what makes you think I give it to you or something like that? But I'm like,
cause
in my mind,
like this.
It for sure wasn't recording. That's fine.
So are you recording now?
Yeah, I'm recording now.
Oh.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's fine. I still know what I know. Y'all ain't gotta have everything. It missed a lot. Basically between the
we're talking about the avoidance a lot.
Yeah, we just talked about her avoiding me. And the reason why she chose to do so.
I don't.
But yeah, basically to recap, from what, because you asked me, do I understand? There was a lot of guys interested in her, and a lot of them wanted, you know,
other things, not an actual friendship.
Right,
things.
and she could see that my friendship was similar to the one that she knew that I had an attraction towards her, so she kept her distance, basically.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't enjoy the thought of somebody being attracted to me, but it's just like, dang, like I'm not trying to be in the same position.
Because I was attracted to her, it caused an issue, and she felt as if we could not be friends. Because that's the real. She felt as if we could not be friends with me and she didn't want to get close. See, what messed me up is when we talked later in a like future.
Like
you
at
had
the park?
No, that's too early. That's too late. In the cafeteria. Anyways.
What?
that
a few months is when we were at the park.
Later in the future. I don't know how long you think the situation lasted, but for me, it lasted a long time. It lasted a long time. Dang, y'all missed a lot. That's sad. Oh well. Cause we still got. But yeah, I get it. But I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, Andrew was a cool person that I was close to, and she somewhat was, you know, close to also. But she was closer to him than she was with me at the time. Me and him started hanging out more, and then he invited me to his dorm. And when he invited me to his dorm, I realized he told me that he lived next door to her. I'm like, what? Next door? So
wait, how did that come about the conversation? Like,
I don't know. I don't remember. But I know your name was on your door, and the door is next door, so I don't know. All I know is like, I found out, I'm like, huh? Yeah. But anyways, me and him went to the study lounge. We was in the study lounge.
I remember this.
When we was in the study lounge, I think I Snapchatted it or something. Or maybe she just walked past, but she knew we was in there.
It depends on which one, because I wouldn't have just walked past.
It was the one by your dorm.
Oh, okay,
so yeah, she came in, she said hi, as if we were okay to say hi at this point in time, because you know, it was a time where earlier y'all missed it, but she said she would look, but she ain't say nothing. Like, just
yeah, but I don't think that's avoiding. I do not think that's avoiding. I think like you don't have to speak to everyone you see.
And what I explained was, you know, I was just the person she couldn't speak to. So like, if it was an associate that she didn't know, like an acquaintance that she didn't know, she would speak to him maybe. Like, she spoke to everyone. I was just the guy she couldn't speak to.
You weren't the only one, but that's how you experienced it.
Yeah. I wasn't the only one, but I was the one.
This is your story.
Who caused it unknowingly. Like I get it, but I got it, but I didn't. Like, basically, the way I looked at it maybe back then was, it's okay if I like you, as long as I'm not pressuring you or forcing myself onto you. But now that I think about it, I probably have a little bit, but I knew I didn't do it the way I've done it in the past, because I made that mistake before, so I already knew like not to do certain things, but I didn't know like just having that attraction alone would like be a blockade, cause a blockade. But at the end of the day, like, think about it now, there ain't no way I would have been able to change her knowing that I was attracted to her. She would have knew that regardless. So it's like, the only thing I could have done differently was make her think differently about the situation. But I mean, that's the past. So it is what it is. But
we're still talking about the past. This whole story is about the past.
Yeah, that's the past. So we're not trying to change it. I'm just explaining it and recapping. Okay, so she say hi, whatever. She go. She don't stay, but she Snapchats me and she says something about talking. I don't know. Maybe she just said something and I said something about talking, but I realized that she was willing to have a conversation with me because she snapped me. And mind you, she didn't respond around this time. So she invited me to her dorm and we sit down and we talk. And she basically was explaining that she didn't.
In my dorm? We were in my dorm?
Yeah.
This was that.
This was
Oh, that's what you said, that you were in my apartment or something like that?
I was in your dorm.
Okay, you had said apartment. I was like,
You ain't have an apartment.
right. But you had said, never mind.
I was in her dorm, and I think her roommate was there.
Yeah.
I think she was there no, she was there. I think she went to the bathroom for a lot of the time or something. I don't know. But she wasn't, was she active? I think it was still a one-on-one conversation regardless. And she was just explaining the situation. Like, she was kind of giving me information, but mind you, this is like a year later. So like,
What? Oh my gosh. This was not a year later.
maybe a month went by before I actually got to
Oh, your
actually.
phone dropped.
Maybe a month. Thank you, I appreciate it. Maybe a month went by before I actually got to have this conversation with her, but it made me feel better. I'm glad we had it. It didn't help. I still.
Wait, you just said it made you feel better, but it didn't help.
It did make me feel better, but it didn't help as far as like my mental. And then what I mean by that is, we had the conversation in her room, and then she had to go to the bathroom to do something. But we continued talking in the bathroom. And we was talking in the bathroom.
Continue. I remember this. Continue.
I want to know what you remember.
I just remember.
I'm telling the whole story. The camera is recording now. You can speak.
No, I think, were we about to kiss in the bathroom? This bathroom?
I don't think so.
I think we was about to kiss in somebody's bathroom.
Dog.
Because you were so close to me.
I brung that up, and she had denied it when I brung it up, and now she's talking about it. So it's weird, because I'm saying no, because when I brung it up, she said nah. She shot that down. That was in the future, though, so we ain't get to that. But it's funny that she said that. So, to answer it in blunt terms, she had a whole conversation how she didn't want to talk to me in that way or whatever the case may be. And like, we had the whole conversation and like, we was talking about her avoiding me and all that. Then we go in the bathroom. I don't know, I just felt like the energy was always, like, even though she was avoiding me and we weren't cool, I feel like when she chose to talk to me, the energy was always good. So I feel like that was an attraction or whatever. So when we was in the bathroom, the energy was good, and I'm like, I already took my L. I mean, hey, you already let me know that we're not cool. So I mean, what else could I lose? So it's like when we were in the bathroom, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about shooting my shot or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I seen what she did when she was trying to be friends with me, and she felt like she couldn't be friends with me. So when she just said she wanted to be friends, in my mind, I'm like, I could shoot my shot and I could make it. You know, it could go in. So I could, just, be confident. But I didn't want to try anything and make us separate again and not be able to be cool. So I'm like, although it would be nice to figure out if I'm right about being able to, I would rather not take that chance and do something like that when I know for sure. So like, I wanted to, I thought about trying to, but I chose not to. So we walked to the doorway, and this is when it really was happening. It wasn't the bathroom.
Oh.
In the doorway, she was leaning on the doorway and she was talking to me. And she was just leaning like, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm trying to be nonchalant because I'm already like hurt. So it's like, I'm already went through pain. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me try not to show emotion.
Right.
But she was continuing the conversation. Like, she didn't end it. And then she leaning on the doorway, and it's like,
I'm giving you all.
I remember looking at her face, and I'm like, am I right? I'm like, all you gotta tell me is, am I right? She played stupid.
You said this?
I said, am I right? I said it in code. Because if she would have said yeah, or she would have let me know, she would have gave me a green light, I would have said skip it. I would have went for it. But I'm like, I don't want to do it if I'm wrong. So I'm like, am I right? I said it. I tried to say it with charm. You know, I be thinking I got the charm, but
wait,
I don't
did you
really
say,
have it.
am I right about like? Were you specific?
I was saying it in color, but I was referring to the kiss because I felt like she was giving me energy that I should shoot a shot.
So sorry.
So sorry for what?
So sorry to give you that energy.
Yeah. So like I was like, maybe it's not on purpose. So I'm like, am I right? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, all right, cool. I left. I'm thinking because I did a good job at not trying anything, that I was gonna be able to talk to her again. That didn't work. That was
what? Again, we talked when I went back home. When was that?
Bro, that was 2 years later. We ain't 2 years
That's
later
not
yet.
2 years later. It was not 2 years later.
You didn't get there yet.
Okay.
So, the next time we talked was by Mad Anthony's. I was just walking out the thing and I see her everywhere. She seen me and she decided to come up and talk to me. And then she said something to me and she was like, she did a lot, so I know that it's in the video somewhere. She's very touchy. I don't know what happened, but I don't know exactly what was said, but she said something about my sweater. I think she said she liked my sweater. And mind you, she just had a whole conversation with me, and then like she would like periodically just cut the communication completely. But this day she was feeling good.
I sound like a toxic person.
She's feeling good this day, so she came up. And she not only I think she said she liked my sweater, but she touched my sweater and she was rubbing on it. I'm like, and I was pissed. I'm like looking at her like, are you like? At this point, I feel like she's just having fun. Like she's like just mentally having fun. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
But I did a good job because I took it and I just let it go. I think I'm saying this. Cause like action-wise, I know I didn't do anything, but text, I don't remember everything I was doing with text. And I got text to back me up on my claim of not knowing what to say.
Screenshots?
Like, yeah, I got the thread still, but the screenshot is just so I can know where, or
okay.
It ain't that much text anyway. But anyways, I know I said something wild, so I'm gonna throw that in there. I showed D-Lo and he was laughing at me, but he ain't here to add that commentation. And Turtle. You don't know Turtle? Black.
I'm so sorry. Am I supposed to remember this person?
No, you're not supposed to remember. We wasn't cool at that time, so.
Oh wait, is this the guy that you always hang out with?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's supposed to know.
Hair?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brown, black?
Yeah.
Okay.
He dyed it at one point in time, that's why.
Yeah.
But that was the end of that. And then the next time we talked.
It's on like 4.
Thank you, Uncle. Great. Hello. Hey, how are you? I can, but it would be great if it was later. What are you? I mean, an hour? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. All right. All right, bye. Oh man, I would commentate and say all that, but I'm on the time limit because that's what it was, and it kind of just, yeah, I only got so much more time, so I'm gonna kind of.
Am I gonna be able to see the videos?
I mean, if you want, it all depends. Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, the videos I got, of course. Yeah, that was part of the plan. I just didn't get there yet. My bad. I'm kind of behind schedule.
You are.
But it's okay because we don't talk that much later on in the story, so it should go by very quickly.
Oh my God.
Courtesy of Maya, she rushed.
You to paint me as this horrible person.
Nah, she's a wonderful person. That's why it was so horrible for me because you know, my cars, I got dealt bad cards, but yeah, or I played them wrong, one or the other. I think I did. I think in some universe I could have played my. Anyways, yeah. The next time we talked, I remember. I think the next time was in the cafeteria. She decided to have another conversation with me, and she came up to me again. Like she came up to me because it's still back in. I know she avoiding me or whatever the case may be. So I'm giving her space or whatever. And then I'm walking around and she come up to me and she's like, "Can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Yeah, when?" Like, when? And we talked then, but we talked like there was a table right here. We sat down at this table, and it was a bunch of football players at this table, and this football players was just staring, and I was mad. I was irritated. I was pissed.
Because they were staring?
Yeah.
At you?
Yeah, I ain't like that. I don't know. I remember because this song was out. Got niggas looking at me like a hawk or something. Anyways, between the lines, it had me singing that line because I was mad they were staring at me when you came over to talk to me.
Were they staring at me?
You came from their table, so why would they be staring at you? I think they was just being nosy. Like staring as in, who was that? Like, who was this nigga? Like.
Oh, I came.
I got the vibe of like
yeah.
Who is this? Like,
This was the same niggas that was trying to talk to me.
Probably. like it was it was like one of the popular movies where it was the popular person that came. I feel like I was in a movie scene. She already having this conversation with me, and the conversation is like it was relieving, but it was like at the same time it's like
the tension from them looking at you.
Yeah. I'm like, dog, like nah. Today, I mean, now is a good time, you know. But anyways. When she explained it, she was explaining she didn't want to get close, but I thought she was saying it as in a sense of she didn't want to get too close as far as because she didn't want to feel some type of way. But now when she's saying it, I feel like she's saying she didn't want to get close because she didn't want me to try to do anything or me to push. So that's something I didn't get clearly.
I didn't want to get too close because I didn't want to give you the impression that
it was something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's back to the beginning, or not the beginning, but before, like that's what I was dealing with that whole year.
Yeah, get that. And I for sure, that's right, and that's good, because I for sure was getting the wrong impression. I felt like I had better chances than what I had. But with that being said, we had that conversation, and then
after calf.
Yeah, and then we also I went to a party and I seen her, and she was talkative then also, so we talked.
Talking to who?
You were talkative, so we talked at the party. Okay. And I didn't know how to dance, so I kind of got her to.
Oh, we were at that, it was on Forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got her to show me a couple little dance moves that I forgot, you know, because it was quick, but it was cool. And then that was it. Pretty much, that was the end of that story. The rest was just avoidance. We spoke again afterwards when she found out that I lived close to her. We ended up meeting up once.
How did I find out that?
I was playing basketball with Josh, the guy hooped with, and I posted it on my story because it was an ironic moment. And then she's like, "I live around the corner." I'm like, "Oh." And I said some corny stuff. I said something corny. I said, it's crazy how we still so close and we still don't talk, or something like that. Something very corny. My uncle don't need a ride anymore. All right, it ain't this video. I ain't even gonna speak on that. I like the rant. I ain't got enough time for it. Rant. I like to keep talking. I talk a lot. You do too, but right now she's not talking for some reason. Maybe because she don't. It wasn't as, like, it wasn't the same from her view. But yeah, it makes sense.
I can only like talk about what I remember.
Right. But
did I fail you in the story time?
Did you what? No, you didn't. You didn't. I failed myself by not recording that one part because I feel like that was a good part. But I mean,
Okay.
Um,
Then it's on the floor.
we talked. It was
the
a
park.
cool conversation, but it was another one of the other ones where we just talked at one time and we didn't maintain communication. So with that being said, that was the end of that. But maybe you might have something to add. This is the video.
Oh, the H&M hoodie.
No, the video
No,
of
but
the
that's-
snap collage. Yeah, that's the H&H.
Wait. Okay.
So you swipe to the right. You
Okay,
reading it?
wait. Am I not supposed to read it?
That's not what I was showing you. I was
But
showing
that's
you this.
me right there.
This is our conversation. Yeah, you can read it if you want to, but
Okay.
read it out loud if you're gonna read it. I want to hear what you're reading. Terrible. You got the conversation in your phone. It's saved.
Everybody use them. Not the. What?
What? No.
Because I was
what?
looking at hot mess.
That's going in the video. You swiping through them.
No.
It's a collage. It's a collage.
Wait.
So
Why
this
are
is
you-
all the videos in one.
Okay. I'm a little slow. Are those my glasses?
No,
Yes, they were.
maybe.
Okay, hair.
Maybe they were your glasses.
They were. Because you said, yeah, I can see. My eyebrows look good. That was a little chunky. Oh, when I was quivering my lip. Oh my gosh, I was so chunky. Like, but I was cold with the fit.
Duh.
You know, like when people like try to be matching and stuff.
Yeah.
This is me trying to match. Is that my newest ring? The jacket.
Yeah.
Close.
She about to dance, but she broke her leg dancing.
Shut up! Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, hair.
Did the video cut out? I mean, the audio cut out?
Yeah, I mean,
Or you turned it down?
no, it was. Oh. That green jacket too. Not that green is my favorite color or nothing. Okay, my hair was done. When was that? Probably on my birthday. My hair was long. Wow. Not the socks. Tip! Right next to me. You recording me? I look tired.
That's that.
No, there were screenshots though that I didn't look at.
Screenshots. You gotta read it aloud.
I gotta throw up. I haven't eaten all day.
Why didn't you eat?
Because I wasn't feeling good. What in the world? Okay. These are just the screenshots.
Trying to figure out why you call me a creep?
Yeah,
Because
why?
I'm a creep.
Why did you know? It's like, no.
That's cool.
Okay, I'll play the game with you. You said your incorrectly.
That's cool. We listening.
You're
That
in
was the
charge.
funny little message I had. Go ahead. We listening.
You're in charge. Then I shouldn't have to worry about chasing you or telling you I want to talk to or see you because now you know, so it's all up to you. If I feel like the conversation not going this point, I won't try to bring it back because maybe you don't want to talk, and if you ask what I'm doing, I'll just tell you and leave it up to you on what you choose with that information. Basically, the plan is to let you make your decision.
That ain't make my situation no better.
Wow, I just spectate. You want to start a conversation or walk off dramatically? I'll think about getting up and chasing you, but simply wait until you feel like doing it again. But then again, nothing goes as planned. But I'm gonna try. What is the next thing? Wait, did I not respond?
Someone
to this?
put you on my heart.
I didn't respond, or did I respond with the video? Or we can go to Snapchat.
Who?
They don't do that no more.
Do what? The location?
No, like the swipe over and like you're able to see.
That's the one I ain't get. I was hurt.
What? What were you hurt about? What were you hurt about? This?
I didn't read that right. Yeah.
Which part? This?
God put you on my heart.
God put you on my heart a while ago, and I just want to let you know that I let you appreciate it. Oh, I'm supposed to read this out loud.
Nah, you good.
I let you appreciate it, and no one tells you continue to dissect things. I'm literally in order to go. Try to pushing something that's not. Time with God. Are you a Christian?
Am I?
I don't know. I said
I'm
this
not
like
very
you were.
religious.
I said this like you were.
We had that conversation the first day.
Into growing spiritually. Have a good day. Into where it needs to be. Can you break it down whenever you get the chance? Good morning, Ryan. Break down what Nathaniel. Yeah.
Maya.
God put you on my heart a while ago. Should I explain that now?
Muhammad.
Don't say that. Oh my God.
Nah, you good. You good.
But just
I think I got it.
what do you think it is?
What?
What do you think it means?
You explained it in the message.
Okay.
Why?
I just thought it was something different. Am I supposed to read something else?
Nah. I didn't give you the messages.
Okay.
Did you hear the song?
Hear what song?
The song I made?
No. I didn't know you made a song. I know you just be making videos. You know? Oh.
I thought you would have heard the song.
Okay. This is your photo shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't hear the song. Well, yeah, I
think
can't
you
believe
did.
that. I feel like this video is turning out terrible, but I'm learning things. Cause it keeps turning off on itself and all that. I don't know what it did. But in conclusion, yeah, I mean.
Do you feel like you have closure? Do you still feel?
I think I got my closure already.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, I think I got an understanding. I think you made it clear that my biggest thing is I thought you liked me. I thought it was a chance that you liked me, but you just didn't want to. So it's like I didn't understand it, and if not, I thought that I didn't understand why you didn't want to be cool with me. Do I understand it now? But I do understand that. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like it's your choice to make. You get what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, for whatever reason, you feel like it wasn't for the best.
So
I just think the communication, like, I didn't understand it when you communicated it to me. I thought, in my eyes, you didn't tell me what was up. But okay, go ahead.
No, I was about to cut you off. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I definitely, so we had talked about maybe just me, but I had expressed to you how, like, I didn't want to get close.
Yeah.
And so, but I don't know if I said it or not that night, but part of it was because I was attracted to you, and like I don't want you to think that I didn't like you because I did, but like it was that wasn't safe for me. And that was, like I said, like earlier, like that was something that continued to happen. Not that I expected you to like want something from me physically, but it was just like constantly like being in that how do you say it, like circle or realm of things that I didn't know how to operate in and I was uncomfortable with being in. But I do apologize for making you feel how you feel. I didn't know to this extent that I made you feel that way. I thought that for me, and I should have made this and I should have made sure that you were clear, but like for me it was clear, and I thought that every conversation we had was making it clear, you know?
Clear that what?
Clear like what
that you were distancing yourself? Or clear that you just wanted to be friends?
Clear that I just wanted to be friends.
That was clear, but you wasn't being friends with me. That was the problem. It's like you say you just want to be friends, but you don't even want to be friends was like the solution.
Yeah. Like
so it's like dog.
Yeah, I know that can.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing. I was gonna play the song I made for you. Well, not for you, but
about
the
situation.
Yeah.
That crap stinks.
But
But yeah, like in my head, it made sense to make distance in between us so like we could get back to.
I get you.
Like.
Did it work?
Are you able to talk to me now?
I mean, if this was the plan, I guess it worked. I mean, I don't know. If this
is the plan, I don't know what the plan was.
I didn't know how long your plan took. You said you guessed it. Basically, I was saying like you thought that the distance would make it easier to be friends.
Yeah, like I was thinking that like if like we created space between one another, like we would be.
But how long did you think that was gonna take?
To me, I thought it was gonna happen like that.
Did it?
No.
Yeah.
But that's something that I'm learning about myself even today. Like things don't happen like that.
I get you.
Like even in like your growth or like how you healed from this, like it probably didn't happen like that.
Oh no.
And for me, like I didn't.
Nah.
For me, like now and before, I thought that healing happened like that. Being friends happened like that. Like you could just move like that. Like I didn't know until I was able to experience it. I didn't know how long it would take to heal from stuff. And I was at a point in my life where I wasn't experiencing nothing.
It got better when I seen you in the gym with the guy you eventually started talking to. Because then I assumed that it was because you were talking to somebody you did not want to be friends with me.
Who was I talking to?
Basketball player. Yeah. Yeah, so
oh my gosh.
I went to the gym and I seen you chopping it with him, and you know.
In what gym?
The Wayne State gym. Yeah. Long story short, after I seen that you were talking to him and I realized that was a thing, I'm like, okay, it makes more sense now. Like if I was right about you possibly having an attraction towards me, it would make sense where you, like, out of respect, you wouldn't want to, you know, be cool with me or whatever, because you got a boyfriend or whatever. But it was still kind of like.
Not my boyfriend.
Huh?
It was not my boyfriend. And it wasn't. it was that constant cycle that I was in again of like talking to people, but like not.
Y'all didn't
like,
date?
No.
All right, let me. I asked a lot of
I
questions.
did not start dating until last year.
I asked a lot of questions, but I'ma just. Sorry, you guys. I can't provide that part of the story time. That's not my part to indulge in.
Good.
But okay.
This one, like, who are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I thought it was. Well, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't start dating until last year.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, it still helped, cause what's known doesn't have to be explained. So that's that. What else was? And then you just the only other thing was you said we were about to kiss somewhere.
Oh, at the door or something.
I remember my side of it, but why do you think we were like? How did that?
Cause I think I said something about it in the moment.
Oh yeah, we did talk. I forgot we talked about it.
See, I'm here to fill in the pieces.
I literally forgot we talked about it. But I think the way we talked about it wasn't like. I think I was looking at your lips and you was like, "Are you looking at my lips?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like, "Huh?" Like, she was like, and I think you said something weird, like, "Do you want to kiss me or something?" I'm like, I was like,
What?
all right, maybe I'm capping. I don't know. I don't remember. What did you? I know you said something, and I'm like, huh? You said. What did you say? You don't remember either? All right, strike my misspoken.
I think
statement.
I may have said like, "Are you thinking about kissing me or something?"
Right.
Like that. Okay.
I mean, it ain't the same with what I just said, but I wasn't trying to create nothing. But it's like, yeah, that was weird. So after that happened, the conversation diluted, and we got out to the hallway, and I'm like, am I right? Like, I mean, but yep. Yeah, I can see. You ain't photogenic?
I am, but I feel like whenever somebody zooms in, they zoom in on my forehead.
You said zoom in on your forehead? Wait, do it.
No!
Do it.
No.
See, now you gotta do it. It's not the same. It's not the same. I'm mad because you keep doing it, and now I be wanting to do it, but I know I can't. Couldn't catch her in her fit yesterday, but it was crispy. Just believe me on that one. Just believe me on that one, all right? It was nice. She had the pink pants on yesterday with the gray boots. The gray boots, the green sweat, the green bomber or whatever it was. The white shirt wasn't all that.
It was straight.
It was alright though. The poor little baby. You gotta move your hand.
No, they already saw my hair.
The poor little baby.
I'm not a little. Stop! Oh my gosh, why do you think it's okay to do this?
You look nice.
Thank you. Wait a minute, hold on.
Ooh,
No.
it's about that time.
Y'all,
She out here styling.
stop! Not with the grocery bag.
Look who I bumped into.
Oh my gosh. I'll wait. So then we get
Oh, they can't see you.
good.
What's up? She said she look a hot mess. I don't think so. I think she look nice. Say she purdy. I think they said you purdy.
We were talking about food and now you're recording me. I'm trying to.
Welcome.
This is becoming an everyday thing with you.
It wasn't yesterday, and I didn't on purpose. Nah, you can't say that.
So you didn't do it yesterday
At all. Nope.
for this reason?
Yep.
So I can say that you don't do it every day.
Yep. Part of it.
I ate like a 4-course meal.